Welcome to the Bowie Bound Fantasy League.
All right, y'all. Week 1 of Bowie Bound has been put to bed. And half of us are happy and the other half ain't. So,
pretty much, that's how it goes, man. I guess that's how it goes every week, I guess, right?
yeah, that is how it goes every week. But this time, it's real nice even split,
Yeah.
Half the folks are 1-0, the other half are 0-1,
Right. Yeah, we see exactly where everybody's at.
So
Got 5 at the top, 5 at the bottom.
Yep.
So to speak. But yeah, week 1 is done, man. It was entertaining.
It was, and I gotta tell you, I was watching the scores over the weekend, and of course I was watching my score, I thought I was going to get high score at one point, and then all of a sudden Jiffy's folks just started going crazy.
Yeah. The view was real nice this week. It was. Look, we can just go right into that because congrats to Moon Pies with the highest of high scores this week.
Yep.
An impressive showing by her team.
Yep.
See, going into the 4 p.m. games, she had doubled Sandbox's points. Yeah, doubled his points. There wasn't much sand in the box this week at all.
Sad. Sandbox start came out the gate a little rough.
Yeah.
Little rough.
Yeah, real rough. So he got dusted off.
Yeah. Commission's got jokes.
He got dusted off by almost 100 points there at the end there.
Right.
So Moon Pie showed up in a big way. Solidifying that highs of high scores. Had some other high scores this week too, but hers was at one point I thought she was gonna hit 300 points.
Was it 259? Yeah, 259.75. I was like, damn. I mean, she was crushing it. She had Lamar and Mixon who went crazy on her.
Yeah. I think she's trying to make a statement.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So who got next? The next of the highest scores, we got a DC Party and X-Men. Mm-hmm. In usual form, the party got started early. You know how he does.
He always comes out the gate hard, doesn't he?
He comes out. He parties hard. He came out the gate early, so that's how he typically does it. And there probably wasn't much hope for X-Men, honestly. Just looking at the scores and the way the games were going and everything like that. Especially with the party going into Monday night.
Right.
He kind of stretched them out and dominated that one.
Yeah,
so,
that was a little tough.
Yeah.
So
congrats, party.
I don't think he ever had any hope in that thing.
Nah. So just even looking at the score, like
Yeah.
Better luck in week 2, but that was a tough one for X-Men. Congrats to the party.
Yep.
Next matchup we have is myself, Baller and Hustler. It's always a showdown with the Baller and Hustler.
Right.
Usually, when you get a Baller and a Hustler together, it's going to be some bottles popping and some things going on. But he had a slight lead.
Well, because I was thinking this one early on was going kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
He definitely had the lead early, going into the 4 p.m. games. But the thing is, he was about done.
Right.
You know what I mean? I still had some heavy hitters, so I wasn't too nervous. But your boys still got to show up, which they did. So I was in position to bounce to a win with that one.
All right. Okay.
Shout out to me. Congrats to the Baller.
Congrats to the Baller. Yeah. All right. I congrats to the Baller. Okay. Whatever. Moving on.
Moving along. The next one we have. It's Big Dog. Oh, okay.
That's right. The Big Dog.
Big Dog and Jose. All right. This is what we got here. So, the dog, you were off the leash early, man.
I did.
Yeah,
I went out strong.
Yeah. You came out to a real nice lead, man. And I think, the projections looking at them like going into the 4 o'clock games.
Right.
You were projected to win.
Right.
So, might have been one of them hopeless situations for Jose.
Well, the only thing that bothered me was it kept getting tight. Because like my guys weren't performing and stuff, and all of a sudden he would come up and I'm like, damn, this ain't right, But my projections kept me ahead the whole time. It just wasn't as big a lead as I was hoping. So
yeah, where did it end up at though?
So 215 to 163. I want to win by a lot all the time. What? Everybody wants to win by a lot all the time, right?
You got your foot on his neck already.
So, we wanted to grind it in there a little bit, So
Well, congrats, man. Congrats to the big dog. Well, Jose, at least your real team won.
Yeah, true.
You know, the Cowboys look pretty solid out there for you.
No,
man.
you were right the first time. They look pretty. The Cowboys always look pretty. You know?
Oh man, and last but certainly not. Look, man. We can't have two big dogs around here, man. It's one or the other.
So, and he wants to be in a podcast.
Last matchup we have, certainly not the least. Well, at least not of the two. One's not the least.
Mm-hmm.
Chief and Loke, King C. Loke.
Yeah, I was watching that matchup.
Oh yeah.
Just because I think we got two big talkers in that matchup. Two big talkers in that matchup.
Yeah. Well, I'm certain that King C. Loke was hoping for a better showing in week 1.
Yeah.
Chief, his lead was crazy. Yeah, he had a crazy. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's crazy lead going.
He had him twice by 100 points.
Yeah,
I was watching. I was gonna put something in there, but I was like, nah, let me see what happens. You know, because I didn't want to be caught being wrong. You know.
Hey, nah. Chief came out dominant in this one, pretty much all the way through. He was projected to win going into the 4 p.m. games, but in all fairness to King C. Loke, from what I recall, his court really hadn't shown up yet.
All right. His court?
yeah. King's court hadn't really shown up yet at that point, but turns out they didn't show up at all.
No, they did not. The jester showed up. The court jester showed up.
That's about it. Everybody else left him hanging.
Oh, man.
Congrats out to Chief, man.
So let's go take a look at the standings. And it's going to be kind of easy this week because, half of us are 1-0 and the other half is 0-1. But based on points scored, Commissioner's getting a call from his programmer on what to do next week to hack the code, get his scoring back to the right spot.
I'll call him back.
So we got Moon Pies is in first place, DC Party Larry second place, Ballers in third, Big Dog is in fourth, Chief is in fifth. Those are all the winners, by the way. And then everybody else moving on down. Now, this one kind of surprised me. It's got King C. Loke in sixth, Sandbox in seventh, Jose in eighth, X-Men in ninth, and Hustler in 10th. So I'm not quite sure how it came up with that. So
yeah, because I don't think
is that based on their points for?
Yeah, it definitely should be points for. Which actually.
Oh, actually, yeah. Okay.
I'm
looking at the points for. Yeah. Okay.
All
right. So that was a nice, easy little breakdown on the standings. So, and then you want to take a look at next week's matchups, or you want to go take a look at the power rankings?
Yeah, let's go straight to the power rankings. Man.
Power rankings. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see how. So, man.
So when y'all see these power rankings, okay. There's been some big changes already, okay? So y'all look at these power rankings, and what you see here is Sandbox started off in number 1, okay? He ain't there no more, all right?
No. He did that slide.
Yeah, so he slid all the way down, okay? So we'll get to where he's at now, but
that seems familiar. That's like deja vu.
It is deja vu. Yeah. Sorry, Sandbox.
I think he did that before. But it's still early.
Well, okay, so we got Moon Pies is in first in the power rankings. She started off in 7th. Okay?
All right.
Chief is second in the power rankings. That's where he started. That's where he stayed. DC Party, you're in third, and you started there, and that's where you stayed. I'm in fourth. Started there. That's where I stayed. Now we get a little bit of shakeup. Hustler, oh, no, wait a minute. Baller is in fifth. He started off in sixth. And then Hustler is in sixth. Well, he started off in fifth. Let me see. Oh, man, I done lost my spot. Oh, X-Men.
Got X-Men.
X-Men is in 7th spot. He moved up. He started off in 8th spot. Jose, I don't know how you did it, but, you are now in 9th place. No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you're in 8th place.
Yeah, he slid up.
Jose, you're in 8th place, but you slid up with that loss. So you're welcome. I helped you out, okay? Because you started off 9th.
He had to make room for a couple other guys. He just got bumped up by default.
So, and then Sandbox, man, I'm sorry, but you are in 9th. And Sandbox started off in 1st right after the draft.
Man.
So,
That's a hell of a slide.
It's a hell of a slide. So, like you said earlier, I think that's deja vu.
It seems
deja vu going on there.
Last year. Yeah.
So, and then Big Talker, King CeeLo, started off in 10th, still in 10th.
Oh, back of the class.
Back of the class, back of the bus.
What was the score? Didn't he score an F? Didn't ESPN give him an F?
I think so. I think so.
Did.
Yeah, ESPN gave him an F.
Yeah.
And he was on the waiver wire the next day. Next 2 days, if I remember right. So, but his pickups, I guess, didn't help him out much, Nice. So, oh, man. All right. So, the upcoming schedule. Let's go take a look at that. Upcoming schedule. So, starting off week 2, it's Big Dog versus Hustler. So, it's got a projected tight matchup because, he's projected with 212. I'm projected at 203. So,
pretty tight.
Yeah, that's tight. That's tight. So, next matchup, Jose versus King CeeLo.
Okay.
Can't really tell you much about the matchup because Jose is back to his old tricks.
Wow.
He's pulled everybody off his roster. He's not going to give away his roster till game day.
It may be a little early to say this. It's probably a little early to say this in the season, but it's the battle for the bottom already.
Ooh. It's boom, boom, shots fired. Oh, man.
Actually, not quite. I take that back. Jose slid up to 8th, so no.
Yeah, Jose slid up to 8th.
My bad, Jose.
He working his way up one step at a time. One step at a time. All right. And then we got Baller versus Moon Pies. Projections have that one tight right now until you guys start taking a look at your roster. Mm-hmm. So it's got Baller at 207 and Moon Pies at 213. So we'll see what happens. That looks like it's going to be a good matchup.
I'm going to have to show up the way she came out week 1.
And then, let's see, next we got Chief versus DC Party. So, Chief is projected at 210. And DC Party is projected at 198, which in my book is still kind of close.
That's pretty tight.
So
yeah, pretty tight.
So this is the matchup of the loud versus the quiet, as far as I'm concerned. You don't really hear from DC Party too much. You hear a lot from Chief. What do you call himself? The fantasy legend.
Legend. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta start to forget that. Quit repeating that for him.
Not on that matchup. That seems like it's gonna be a good one.
So, and then the last matchup here is Sandbox versus X-Men. And I'll tell you what, ESPN projections right now has Sandbox at 219 and X-Men at 200. Okay. So, all right. I don't know if they've already massaged their rosters or not, but, that's borderline. That's a decent lead right there. So,
it is.
Sandbox, barring injuries, barring stupid stuff. Let me see. Stupid stuff happens every weekend, injuries happen every weekend.
I think he has CMC. That's part of it.
You're golden. Oh, does he have? Do you got CMC?
Yeah. So
damn.
That definitely hurt him with CMC not being available. Okay. Kind of a last minute decision to seem to be.
Okay. Damn, I didn't even pay attention to that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just watching Saquon, do his thing, after being told he wasn't going to do nothing. He did his thing. So
he absolutely did.
So a couple folks did their thing. Lamar did his thing,
Yeah.
So Josh Allen, he was up there.
Yeah. He got hurt though. I don't know if he's going to check his status. Yeah. I don't know how serious it was, but he did have an injury.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's all I've got. The league has kicked off to a pretty good start as far as I'm concerned.
Kicked off to a real nice start. Yeah. It's Tuesday night with us shooting this.
Right.
I imagine folks like myself have already put in some waiver wire requests. We'll see how they shake out Wednesday morning. But hopefully you get who you want to get.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I know. I'm going to take a look at him tomorrow morning and see how many people King CeeLo dropped and added. So,
He may be shuffling.
I know he started shuffling the deck early. So we'll see what happens. So I think Jose might be out there a little bit too. I don't know.
Yeah,
So
man.
my advice to Sandbox is, man, sit tight. You still got a good roster. You just had a bad weekend. So But all right. Well, with that, I guess we'll hit the outro music. Y'all be good. Good luck to everybody except for who the hell am I playing? Hustler? Okay. Good luck to everybody except for Hustler. So, all right, y'all.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next time.
Later.
Bye.